So several days ago I accidentally broke a glass. It was a glass that I would use for like drinking water and drinking soft drinks and stuff like that. And I thought, okay, I'll go onto eBay and I'll buy another glass. You know, I've seen some really interesting looking Pepsi glasses on there in the past, so I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Because, you know, I like the way they looked, and Pepsi is one of my all-time favourite drinks. So I went onto eBay and I saw two different types of Pepsi glasses that I really liked, so I bought both of them. Unfortunately, with one of them it came in a set of 4. I couldn't just buy it separately, so I ended up buying all 4 of them. And yeah, let's open these up. And also I thought that after I've unboxed these glasses, for fun, I could see if I can tell the difference between regular Pepsi and Diet Pepsi. I've got a feeling that Diet Pepsi will taste a little bit different from regular Pepsi, but it will be interesting to see if there is actually any difference at all between the two in how they taste. Both of these Pepsi glasses are very old now, but one of them is extremely old. I think it's from the 1960s. And this package is taking absolutely ages to open. There was no way I was expecting it to be as big as that. That looks absolutely giant. And it was in this like inner cardboard box, kind of looks strengthened or something. Honestly, it looks a lot smaller in the photos. So this is the really old one, which I think might be from the 1960s. And it is actually glass. At first I was thinking, well, it looked like glass on eBay, but when this was in the bubble wrap, it kind of felt maybe a bit light and just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of seemed as though it might be plastic, but it is actually glass. So I'll give you a close-up look at this. So we have the old Pepsi logo there, and sorry about that, my camera just stopped recording for some reason, but yeah, I really like the old Pepsi logo. And there it says Pepsi-Cola. And then the bottom's kind of strange. So, I mean, this glass, it kind of looks like it's from the 70s to me. But I think it's from the 60s because it has the name Pepsi-Cola there. And I'm pretty sure Pepsi ditched the name Pepsi-Cola in the 60s. So since this says Pepsi-Cola on it, I'm guessing it must be from the 60s. But that looks really, really nice, and like I said, way, way bigger than I was expecting it to be. So, let's open up this package. So when I've actually seen these on eBay, it's always looked as though this bit was just like solid glass. Like it's just kind of, I don't know, like kind of like a stand for the rest of the glass, if you know what I mean. But it's not actually solid glass, so when you pour the drink into this, it's actually going to fill this bit up as well. So it's quite a strange shaped glass, that one. So let's get these out. So I think these are really nice looking glasses as well. And they've got a newer Pepsi logo on them. So it's a newer Pepsi logo from this, but it's still an old logo. Pretty interesting shaped glasses as well. You've got all like these kind of like lines on them, then it kind of comes out at the top. So what I'll do is I'll keep one of these, or I might keep 2. So I've got like a spare one in case I accidentally break one, and then I'll sell the other ones on eBay. So take a... So you can see there's quite a bit of a size difference between these glasses. So let's take a closer look at this. So the bottom is like a hexagon shape, which is quite interesting. Then you've got like a B or something there. Or is it? No, I think it's a P. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll wash these glasses. These two glasses, because I'm about to drink some Pepsi out of them. Back in a minute. Okay, so the glasses are being cleaned, and here are my two bottles of Pepsi. So we've got regular Pepsi and Diet Pepsi. I'm really not a fan of these Pepsi logos. I just think they kind of look a bit boring, a bit kind of understated. Apparently this white bit is meant to be like a mouth that's smiling or opening to drink the Pepsi. That's what I've heard online anyway. And recently I actually noticed that this part of the E in Pepsi is the same shape as these, which is quite interesting. So let's compare these. Not fat on both, not saturates on both. Sugars 28 grams, sugars 0 grams, salt 0.01 gram, and this is 0.13 grams. So this has a bit more, this has a bit more salt in it. Let's have a look at the ingredients, and there is a really old Pepsi logo. I think that might have been their first one. So they've both got carbonated water, sugar there, no sugar there, colour, caramel, acid, phosphoric acid, acids, phosphoric acid and citric acid. That's interesting. This one doesn't have citric acid in it. Flavourings including caffeine, and what does it say? Flavourings including caffeine. Then you've got sweeteners, so this has a lot more stuff in it. So there's your sweeteners, acidity regulator, preservative. Interesting. So let's pour these out. So like I said, Pepsi is one of my all-time favourite fizzy drinks. My other all-time favourite fizzy drinks are Dandelion and Burdock, Cherry Coca-Cola and Mountain Dew. So it's quite interesting how I prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola, but I prefer Cherry Coca-Cola over Cherry Pepsi. So let's pour this into the glass. I would have used ice as well, but I don't have any in the freezer. Okay, it's about up to there. I think that'll do. And now for the Diet Pepsi. See, I would say my favourite Pepsi logos are either this old one, which was, well, this is like from the 60s, then these, you would have had them in the 60s and 70s, and either you had them in the 80s or the 80s one was almost exactly the same as these. So it's basically the logo that I grew up with. And then in the 90s it changed. It's kind of similar to this, it was the same kind of font, but not exactly the same as this logo. So those are my two favourite Pepsi logos. But I think maybe I do like this one, this old one, the best. So let's see how these smell. Just an absolutely beautiful smell of Pepsi. Let's try this one as well. Interestingly, this one, it smells different. Well, maybe not different, but the aroma is a lot weaker. I don't think this, I mean, I've heard that the shapes of glasses can affect the taste of beer. I don't know if they can affect the smell. So what I'm actually going to do, we've got Diet Pepsi in this, I'm actually going to put regular Pepsi into another glass that's exactly the same as this, just so it's fair. Alright, so let's try the smell test again. Yep, same kind of thing. The regular Pepsi, it smells stronger than the Diet Pepsi. But yeah, let's try these out. Yep, it's just the great taste of Pepsi, which I can't really describe at all. It's almost identical to Coca-Cola. And let's try this one. I think that tastes exactly the same. So regular, Diet. You know something? To me, these taste exactly the same. You know, the flavour is exactly the same. It's like the same strength. They both just seem as sweet as each other. The sweetness in this one, in the Diet one, it doesn't like have any kind of a different taste from the sweetness in this one. You know, this is going to have like natural sugar in it, the regular Pepsi. This has, it doesn't have natural sugar in it. You know, it's just got these two sweeteners. But yeah, you know, to me, these are pretty much identical. So, if you buy Diet Pepsi instead of regular Pepsi, you're not really missing out. It's still going to have just the same great taste. It's going to be just as sweet. So maybe you would be better off with getting the Diet Pepsi since it's supposed to be healthier. But I have heard that Diet soft drinks are actually meant to be less healthy than the non-diet ones. I remember a long time ago reading on a few different websites about why Diet soft drinks are meant to be less healthy than the regular ones. I think it was something like when you have the diet soda, you don't feel as satisfied, so you drink more of it than what you would have drank if you were drinking the regular one. Something like that anyway. So yeah, so there you have it. Two really nice Pepsi glasses. I'd say this is my favourite one. I just think it looks really, really nice. Look, it's absolutely massive. You know, these ones, they're quite nice as well. And yeah, like I said, Pepsi, one of my all-time favourite fizzy drinks. I think it's a lot better than Coca-Cola. And yeah, regular Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, to me, they taste exactly the same. So, you know, let me know in the comment section below which you prefer. Is it Pepsi or Coca-Cola, or you know, what is your all-time favourite soft drink? Is it Pepsi? Is it Coca-Cola? Is it something else? But yeah, so I'm going to give Pepsi, whether it's diet or regular, a 10 out of 10. It's just awesome. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.